Hello, everybody. It's the real Mr. Squid here, and welcome back to another episode of the DW20 pack. I hope y'all are having a good day. I'm having a pretty good day, I'm actually down with a little bit of a cold, but I'm not letting it get me down. Other than that, having a pretty good day. So, today we are in the end, and as I told you guys, I was going to fully level up my Astral Tome and my perk tree. But I wasn't going to put the levels in without you, so I got to max level. Max level is 40. And first I started running around, the end, like I said I was going to, with our Ride of the Unstable Reservoir. And that was working great. That was working pretty quickly. I was leveling up 4, 5, 6, 7, even 8, 9, 10. But then it came to a point where we got to right around level 20, I want to say, and it came to a halt. The XP was like super slow, and I was like, man, this is gonna take a long time if I don't do something, make an Enderman Farm or something. So I could have went like Woot, but I thought I'd go the vanilla route. So this is a purely vanilla Enderman Farm. This design is made by Nembom. He's a Minecrafter. He makes farms, and I'm pretty sure he plays on the Psycraft server. If you guys know what that is, I'll put the link in the description to his channel. Check him out definitely. But this is his design. I have my mob sounds down right now because this is extremely loud. I also ended up making a sword here, this crystal sword from Cyclic. It's pretty easy, and it does a lot of attack. And then I enchanted it. Enchanting is so easy once you get that Botania enchanting thing. And I put Ender Disruption and Sweeping Edge, and just watch. Well, first, I want to show you how many Endermen I had to kill to get to the level that we're on here. So, look at this. 13,122 Endermen later. And then finally, I mean, give or take like maybe 100, But, yeah. Oop, that was some lag. Oop, come here. But yeah, no, this farm is super efficient. Yeah, if you ever need anything Enderman, it's definitely the way. Look, I have an Enderman head on. Okay, but that is not what we're going to be messing with today. Let's get to a safe spot, and then we will put our points in and all that stuff. Let's get away from them so they despawn. Like, look how small it is. I should show off how small it is real quick, I guess. So the way it works is they spawn on this stone platform, right? And this is very low down to the ground, so they like spawn faster. And all these dark leaves are here to, I believe, help with pack spawning. I don't know the specifics quite, super on par, but I know that the Endermen spawn here. See the Endermite that I have up here. I named this little Endermite guy Tall Guy Bait, because these are the tall guys, And then they run over there, and they try to kill him, and they fall in, and I sweep them up. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. I've also been doing some fancying up of our Astral Sorcery area. I can show that off here. Where is it? Home. Oh. Yeah, that's the one qualm I have with this. Sometimes I'm not standing in the center, and it just messes right up. Okay. Yeah, I've been putting this infused wood around everything, and I think it looks really good. Right after we get this wood wrapped up, we'll put in the points, because I'm not really sure what I want to put them in. It doesn't really matter, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to respec later and switch it to VCO. But for now, we can put in these cool perks. Okay, so I'm not going to go any bow damage if I can. I'm probably going to go mostly physical. So we'll do critical hit chance. Rampage seems really strong, because I did want that. Cool sound effects, cool sound effects. What is this? I can't see it, because it's like off the screen. What was that? Oh, blunt bolts, the closer the enemy hit. Okay, yeah, so this is like for projectiles. So we're going to ignore that. More critical hit chance. More critical hit chance. This makes them more effective. Instead of going to the bleeding effect, I want to hop over here to this culling strike. More crit chance, more crit chance. We're going to be critting a lot. Okay, let me see. So we might have to grab some, we might have more points than I thought we were going to have. I thought we'd be out by now. So let's see. Oh, here we are. Let's hop here, there, projectile damage. We don't care about that. There's no way we're not like 100% critting, right? Like, do I even have to jump up and down? I'm not quite sure. We're gonna have to see. Okay, more effectiveness, more effectiveness. Oh, this is more experience. I shouldn't have put these in. Ignore these. These are bad. Maybe we should do some of these melee ones. Or some of these ones. Let's do this. Projectile damage, projectile damage. I'm kind of just going everywhere because I'm out of respect, so I'm not super dedicated to this. But Culling Strike and where is it? Where's the other one that I really liked? Rampage seemed very strong buffs for like maybe even PvP. So we can't unlock all this stuff, like these ones right here. They require like dim or even less than dim. I forgot what they're called, constellations that we don't have the knowledge of just yet. We know some of them, like I know a couple of the dim constellations. I don't know all of them, and I think there's one level below dim, even that's like not as bright. Okay, ooh, movement speed, I'm with that. And I'll be using potions sometimes, so let's get Alchemist Flask. Oh, you see that little FOV change? That was our movement speed. Ooh, Life Leech, that's cool. And Vampirism. We should get an extra life now. That's all 40 points put in. I know it doesn't seem like much has changed. But, you know, enough has changed. Now to mess with what we're really messing with today is, I want to mess with Refined Storage Autocrafting. I moved some things around in the house. I moved machines that can be easily set up for autocrafting downstairs, and then other machines that probably won't ever need autocrafting. I don't think. I left them upstairs. Moved our enchanting stuff upstairs. Put all this stuff away. And put this away. Oh, actually, I do want to, since it's nighttime, I do want to show you some of the... So since we attuned ourselves last episode, we are able to see... whenever we pick up a piece of constellation paper, the new ones become revealed to us, the new constellations. So now, instead of just having the original, I believe, 5? Yeah, the original 5, now we have Boots, Mineralis, Lucerna, Pelotrio, Fornax, Herolgium, and even Octanes. Sorry if my voice sounds a little different in the recording. I do have a bit of a sore throat. So yeah, these are dim constellations, so you can't see them on as many nights. I believe that's how it works. But I have almost all of them done. Like, I found Lucerna. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I found Lucerna. The only ones I haven't found yet are Pelotrio and Herolgium. We might as well check if they're up there before we get into this AE2 autocrafting real quick. No harm, no foul. Because I haven't really shown you guys me drawing out the stars yet. Might as well. We're hoping for Pelotrio. Nothing on this page. I bet it'd be on that page if it was out tonight. I bet it's not out tonight. Yeah, certain constellations are only out on certain nights. So you gotta start getting lucky. Yeah. Unfortunately, no dice. So let's put this stuff away. And we'll get into some autocrafting. Should be pretty fun. I actually had to do research in this autocrafting a little bit. Because I was not ready. It's a little different than Applied Energistics 2. So, for autocrafting, one of the first things that you're going to need, really the only thing you're going to need, probably, is, well, the biggest thing is the crafter. This is how you make it. It's some advanced processors, some quartz-enriched iron, and you just slap that down next to your system. We'll move this trash can over here or something. Okay, here's our crafter. And this can hold different patterns for what we want to craft. But we can't set those patterns without a pattern grid. So let's make up a couple patterns. And then use that to make a pattern grid. To make a pattern grid, you need a normal grid. Okay, pattern grid. So let's slap our pattern grid on the left here. Our crafting grid here. Let me get a piece of lapis. Turn it into blue dye. Get this dyed. Nice. I wonder if we should dye this too, if we can. I do like to keep everything the same color. It's pretty nifty. Nice. I don't really like the way that's facing though. Can I face it up? Nice. Okay. So, now that we have our pattern grid and we have a crafter, we can essentially start auto-crafting. So for example, let's start off with something super simple. The most simple craft there is, a crafting table. So you want to put your patterns in your pattern grid up here in the upper right. Okay? So now we're teaching our system how to make. We don't want this to be exact because then it'll only use oak log and not any log. We don't have to use any log we have. So now we're teaching it to make oak planks with oak log. Teach it. So now this knows the recipe. If you hold shift, it'll see what it makes. Like you can see what this pattern is in your inventory. And if we put this in here, now when we go to our system, maybe we should switch our pattern grid over to craftables only. So we can only see what we can craft, and then this will be where we grab stuff. Oh, because I broke it. It changed. You know, I actually don't mind it like this. I might keep it like this. I know I had it like, the size different before. I had it like, I think on medium, but I kind of like stretch. Okay. Anyway, so now we can see this, and we can choose how much we want to craft. And now it'll slowly, it should start crafting. Unless I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, no, it is working. I'm so silly. I was like, why is this not working? It's because it's displaying only craftables. It's not displaying what can be crafted. So let's go to oak wood. Okay, let's go to oak wood. Yeah, there it is. It's crafting. I'll do that again just to show you guys because that was kind of like a weird thing. So if you have items already and you want to craft more with refined storage, it's Control, Shift, and you click. Okay, and then you can choose to craft more. So let's do 2 stacks. To craft 128 planks, it's going to cost 32 logs. So we can start that going. And now it's going. It's not super fast, but you can take speed upgrades, 4 of them, and put them in the crafter, right? And now it is probably done, if I had to guess. Yeah. So let's make some more just to show it. Make like a lot. Like 512, I'm thinking. That's 128 logs. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Real quick. Super fast. Okay. So that's our basis with auto-crafting items. But what about like when you want to automatically cook some cobblestone into stone? Well, that is where we're going to need another crafter, right? Okay, but we can't make one because we need some more construction cores and destruction cores. Nice. Okay, so we got our other crafter. And for an example, let me just grab some cable. I'm gonna wire this differently in the future, but for now we're just gonna probably just bring this right through the floor, just just for the learning purposes. And what you want to do is you want to take your crafter and you want to slap it on your machine that you're crafting with. Okay. Oop, I'm up inside the cables. Now, there's a wrench that can help us turn that machine around, because this crafter is actually pointing the incorrect direction right now. We want it to be pointing the other way. So let's make that wrench. I've never made it before. Here it is. Wrench, refined storage. Oh, super easy. Nice. So we want to rotate it to where it's like that. And the way you know it's right is when you go inside of it, you'll know it's pointing at the right machine, which is our enriching factory. Or actually, sorry, I wanted to do our smelting factory. Let's switch these two out. Smelting factory, then enriching factory. Replace this. You see, now if we go up to the top here, it just says it's pointing at the cable. We don't want it pointed at the cable. We want it pointed at the ultimate smelting factory. That's how you know it's pointing in the right direction. So now let's make a recipe that will allow us to use that machine. So we want to go into our pattern grid again. We still got extra patterns. And we're going to switch this over to processing. Okay? Now processing is like whenever you're doing a machine or a special like craft that isn't just in a crafting table. So let's say we want to automate the processing of glass. Okay? So we would say that 1 glass comes from 1 sand. And we'd put a sand in here and a glass in here, and we'd make the pattern. Okay. And then we'd go over to our crafter, and we would put it in here. Okay. I'm also going to put some speed upgrades in that crafter. Another thing I want to say is one of the first things that you should probably craft, or like set up for auto crafting, is more things that help you auto-craft. So one of the first things I'll probably be auto-crafting or setting up for my auto-crafting recipes is speed upgrades, advanced processors, all that type of stuff. You know, basically refined storage things. Okay, so now we should be able to go into our system here and say glass, and we should be able to say we want like 512 of it. Let's go down. Okay, so as you can see, it did not go in. And the reason for that is because you need to allow whatever you're trying to put it into, whatever like you're trying to do your recipe with, craft with, you need it to be, you know, the items need to be able to go inside of here. And for the ultimate smelting furnace, there's a config, and we need to allow the top to input, because that's where it's coming from. So the top's going to input, and now this is going to start cooking. It's putting all these items in. I'm not quite sure why this isn't getting power. That's making power. I did like rewire this recently. Let me just get through here. Power. Oh, it's west. There we go. Okay. I got my east and west mixed up. So as you can see now, the items are cooking. I can leave this on auto sort or not. That's totally up to me and how I want to use it. But now we need to get the items back in to the system. And how we're going to do that is by using an import bus. Okay? Now I'm not sure if this is the very best way to do it, but it's how I'm going to do it. Now we've made import buses before. They're called importers. I'm sorry, import buses from Applied Energistics. They're just called importers here. It's a cable, an improved processor, and a destruction core. Super simple. Also grab maybe a stack upgrade. Now a stack upgrade is like a speed upgrade. You know, it actually takes 4 speed upgrades to make and some sugar, but it moves items a stack at a time. So we will put our importer here, and it should not work yet. Even if we put a stack upgrade in, it should not work. And what we're going to do is use our side config on our ultimate smelting factory to output items to the front. Output, and there it goes. It's taking all the glass away. It's taking the glass. And that is how we have autocrafting. So we can do some more. We can do like another one. We can do like stone. To make stone, you cook cobblestone. Set another pattern, put it down here. Now I'm a little interested about, ooh, let me grab some cheese. You definitely have a lot of cheese going on. I'm pretty excited to build these, all the rats their own cheese house. Should be pretty awesome. But now that we have this, I'm a little interested to see how it's going to craft if I do both recipes at once. So let's say I want to do some stone. That's actually a lot of stone. Let's do like half of that. And then I also want to do some glass. So it's probably... Okay, see, that is why we don't have auto sort on. It's able to do both at the same time. And it's importing them all back. Now, another thing that you can make is the crafting monitor, which allows you to just kind of watch and make sure things are crafting the right way. So let's make that real quick. Oop, I'm in the wrong table. Crafting monitor. And now we can see it's currently processing this stone. It's currently processing this glass. So we don't have to go down there and look at it. We can just know. It's very nice, very nice. And it also gives you kind of like how long it's going to take or how long it thinks it's going to take. I think it does. Or maybe that's how long it's taking. Let me go make sure. And you can cancel from up there too. Let's see how this is going. Feels like it's going good to me. So that is how autocrafting works with refined storage. I don't know. I had like a had a brain fart there for a second. It's pretty awesome, and you can definitely just. I'm fairly certain that if I want to, let me get another crafter going. Let me actually just make a pattern for a crafter. Why not? Okay, we got a pattern for a crafter. I'd like a crafter, please. Make me un crafter, please. Thank you. Nice. I don't think we need to put a cable here. I'm fairly certain that it's like a multi-block. I think... Oh, I forgot your name. but you told me that it auto connects, and I thank you for that. I will definitely. Oh, someone in the comments told me. Well, thank you. That this connects. I remember now. Yeah, so now we can put them along on top of all our machines, and then do the whole like import bus, and that's how we can set up autocrafting. And that is how we're gonna do that. Now I'm not gonna do this all today. I just kind of wanted to show you guys the basis and stuff. Also, I do want to actually, just for a while, let me just grab you and deposit items in the curling station from the north. And let's set up a an importer here, because I don't want to have to keep grabbing the cheese. I want our system to grab the cheese. Let's do one more recipe for this crafter here. There's also another terminal you can make that allows you to interact with all your crafters. I'm not quite sure I want to make that, but I might. There's also another mod I wanted to tell you guys about. It's a little add-on mod for refined storage, it appears. It's got like different, I can't spell, different tiers of crafters. Like, it's called extra storage here. It's got the iron crafter, the gold crafter, diamond crafter, netherite crafter. And I tested these out, and they are very, very fast. Like, significantly faster than the normal crafter. Like, and they can hold, so this can hold, what is it, 9 different recipes, while these netherite crafters can hold, like the top tier ones can hold 81 patterns, and they craft at 125 times the speed. So we might be making those in the future. But for now, oh, this isn't working. Importer, why not? Import cheese. Do the thing. Oh, is it working now? That is kind of weird. I don't know why that's not working. And that could be like an interaction between the rats mod and the importer mod. I'm sorry, the refined storage mod. I could potentially try importing from the top. Let's see. That's not what I was trying to do. I guess they don't get along. Or, you know, something along that line. That's okay. But yeah, I'm going to work on setting up a bunch of recipes, you know, in between episodes and stuff, and maybe something like that. I don't know. I'm not going to do all the recipes in the game, because that'd be insanity. But yeah, I think that's probably going to be it for today's episode. Next episode, I kind of want to use some of this auto-crafting maybe to either automate something in Astral Sorcery or automate something in Botania. I'm thinking Botania. I'm not sure, though. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research before I can promise that. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. You have any questions, of course, always put them down in the comments. I will, you know, read them and try to help you the best I can. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.